So in this video, I just want to give you a really quick tip on the best type or hardness or number of Roma Plastilina. If you heard about this clay and you're ready to try it out, you're probably wondering what type. There's 4 different options here. And if you're not used to this clay, it's going to be kind of hard deciding. So if you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend number 1. And if you're making really small pieces and still a beginner, maybe number 2, but I really wouldn't go anything higher than that because 3 or 4 is really hard to work with. I talked about this in a previous video when I was describing the best clay to use in sculpture, and this was it. And I explained how number 3 or 4 tends to crumble on you while you're using it. It's only good if you're maybe pouring it into a mold where it's really hot and then you let it harden and you're carving out of it. You can carve out of number 1 or 2 as well. It'll get hard enough in room temperature where it won't move around too much. It's just so much easier to use when you get that softer type. Let me see here. This is so this is number 2. This stuff pretty easy to work with. Now that piece already warmed up a little bit, but it's still pretty hard here. You see it doesn't crumble too much. You get kind of a smooth texture when you break away pieces. This here is number 1, and this is the softest type, but so it's still pretty hard, and we're at room temperature. It's about 70 degrees in here. So I would just start with that, number 1. This stuff is really easy to work in your hands. Just a little bit of body heat like that will soften it right up, and then you can add it to your armature from there. A brick is about 14 bucks online, so it's not going to cost you much. If you don't like that, then you can go ahead and order a different hardness. Or if you want to go ahead and spend $60, just order all 4 types and try it out. If you're really trying to make a good quality sculpture, you want to invest in the clay because that's the detail, and what people are going to see on your sculpture is the actual material you carve it out of. So make sure also, if you're going to use this stuff, you create a proper armature. I have some videos on armatures, check those out, because this stuff, even though it's hard, if you're going to make something that has limbs like a person or an animal, you're going to need some wires beneath it, and you're going to need a good structure to move it around on because it's heavy. This clay, no matter what type of it you get, it's very heavy. It's dense, so you need something to hold that up. So that's where the armature comes into play. So thanks for watching. This is all I have today. And leave some comments below if you have any more questions. But we'll see you guys next week. And thanks again.